Just kidding. We're live at the fairgrounds, and today we got David Pace back, Mark here to join me, and we're going to lead you through what's happening tonight and what you can expect to see coming into tomorrow for the fair. We've got all the news that's the news across the nation. Welcome to the show, David.
Glad to be here. Appreciate doing this every night.
Well, last night was pretty interesting. We crowned a queen. Two queens, and then we had a $5,000 winner. I thought it was funny, coming from the guy who didn't want to have it get recognized at the dinner, to then right in front of the whole doggone town, and I couldn't believe that he won the $5,000. That was crazy.
He didn't hesitate to come get that check, did he?
No, sir, not bashful at all.
But he used it, He used a good 3 minutes of the 10 minutes, right, to get out there.
No, he wasn't that long.
It was a good little bit because I never could get the name. It did. His name is Jamie, and it looked like it was Jamyl or LE, or
right.
It was just totally different
Yeah,
from what we're used to.
We were Kathy and I were in our normal spots for the drawing. Out here, right at the end, ready to go. As soon as we don't hear our name called, up the hill we go.
I thought it was so you'd be close to go get the money.
I was either way. I could hop the fence one direction, or I could get up the hill the other way. It's good.
That's why we added a gate on this side now, where most people can just walk through the gate instead of jumping the fence.
Yeah, we were just up the hill from that little gate there.
Speaking of jumping the fence, we got a lot of people coming in the back gate. You want to tell us what's going on tonight?
Right now we're have the KOI drag racing in the horse arena, and we have also we're getting ready for the Battle of the Bluegrass Truck and Tractor Pool. And I'm telling you right now, the pits are almost full. We've got a sheep and goat show going on. There's probably 100 tractors and stuff back there right now that are just unreal how many people are out for the fair. And it's a gorgeous day. I mean, the sun, the temperature's right, and we are living right.
Yeah,
we absolutely
because
are.
Everybody has come today. I didn't come last night. I had an inch and a half rain in my house, 2 miles from the fairgrounds.
Now, you said that last night. Just because it's raining in Painville, it's not raining in Brandenburg.
That's right. And we try to get that word out.
Yeah.
I'm telling people, just because you think it's raining here, we'll let you know it's not. If it is, we'll tell you. And, just so people know what to do. And then this morning we started off. Beautiful morning, and we had our kickoff with Special Needs Day today. And last year we think there was about 140, 50 people came last year. We're probably going to 100 to 150 more than that. So we think it's going to be unreal, the numbers. We haven't been able to tally everything yet, the number of meals and things that were fed, but it's really been humbling to see it. The one that I talk about all the time, that I tear up every time I tell it.
Yes, you do.
I got to talk to them today. They were here having a big time, so that's what it's all about.
It was. I think the weather has been blessed this week. I know we got a little bit of rain yesterday. They were calling for 20% chance for Roger today, but I think we have probably a very good week for Fair Week.
It is. I mean, it rained this early this morning, but we don't care about that. As long as the sun comes out, dries up things we need to. By the time we got here, it's been a beautiful afternoon.
We had the younger part of the fair board stayed last night, moved from the demolition derby in, moved every one of the blocks, picked up all the car parts out of the arena,
the body parts,
and then they rode the arena tight in case it did rain. And it actually been working. We've probably put 3,000 to 5,000 gallons of water on the arena already on the track. They've been rototilling it. They're rolling it tight right now. Probably at 7:30, we're going to have as good a track as we've had, and you're going to see a quick turnout and a lot of equipment back there. And if you haven't ever been to the KOI drag racing, it's going on with time trials and warm-ups, and they claim if you drive it in here, you can drag race it.
That's right.
It's in the back, right? It's on the back arena.
It's right in the horse arena where the rodeo will be tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And the clown for the rodeo is already here. So he came from Alabama. So
that's awesome. And I can't wait for that. Now, when they arrive, do you know? Because this is the first time you're doing it. What's the logistics of? Are they going to be here tomorrow morning, ready to go? Or are they coming in throughout the day, or what's the plan there?
The plan is for them to arrive early in the morning. Then what their first things do, start pinning the arena. We've got a wooden fence there. We'll probably put barricaded panels around the entire facility, and then they'll put their pins, then they'll put their animals in there for the day, and then they'll tear down tomorrow night and load the animals back out.
So, we have the.
I've got a lot of background.
Yeah, it is a lot of background.
Yeah, it's
noise.
like when we're not talking, it's
it cuts out.
Yeah, it starts trying to find us. So it's just I'm sure it's a setting somewhere or something. But we'll work that out. But but today, let's go back to today. So tonight is the Battle of the Bluegrass.
Battle of Bluegrass.
And so that's going to be. I think they have 3. If I remember right, they have 3 truck competitions and 2 tractor competitions in that, right?
Yeah, that's what that is. Actually, it's a lot of the local pullers are in this group, and they're the ones going to be trying to come in and out, and that makes it a lot better for them because it brings a lot of local flavor where they can get out here and do their things. Jamie Barger won this class last year, so you'll get to see that again.
So it's So with that, and then they have the 2 tractor. They have the 2 tractor classes as well. But it's a great time. I mean, it's going to be a really great time with a lot of great tractors. I think last night I made the mistake of saying, well, the big boys NTPA comes in, but really this is a legitimate. This is just as big a legitimate pool. The NTPA is just a bigger brand
it's
nationally.
A different sanctioning body.
Yeah, right.
And when we say that, these groups tie in with each other, and a lot of them run multiple events. I mean, Phillips Brothers, who are here with Insanity Tractors, will have their little tractor here tonight, the Little Insanity. NTPA is a class, a little larger.
Yeah.
And people realize that, but not everybody can run with that and travel.
But they do 3 tractor classes and only one truck class, 2-wheel drive trucks.
That's our choice. It seems like the tractors, people are really buying.
I noticed. I was doing some research on them. I was doing some research on NTPA, and I noticed that there's several other classes that can be chosen from, I guess, right?
Right.
They do semis and things like that. That would, obviously take a lot of more space and a lot more room in the pit area to have semis, pulling.
Most of these Battle of Bluegrass are in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Most of the NTPA are states. You travel to Missouri, Illinois, you're going to East Coast. I mean, they don't just pull next door. And their championship pool is in Bowling Green, Ohio, and they run dual tracks, and where you've got tracks, nothing set still. You're moving constantly. So, and one thing we just did, and we've done it in the past, but we really did it again. We just had a safety meeting before the track preparation started, and had a safety meeting with the drivers. And I'm going, and it's 15 minutes. I'm going to be a part of the drivers meeting.
Good.
And
you're like a regular old NASCAR, aren't you?
Well, we had a situation in Hardin County. A 21 young man. Life changed radically that night, so we're going to do our best to make sure that never happens here.
Everyone is a safety. You see something wrong, you call it.
It's good. It's right, and it's good that you're trying to learn here for things that happen elsewhere, because that means you're paying attention.
Except let's not wait an hour to get people involved like other things nationally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see something, say something.
We've met and we've stressed certain situations that. That second taking that shortcut, it could cause something for your lifetime. So we do our best. So tonight we've also got the sheep shows going on, the goat show. The rides open at 6 o'clock. The Rook Tournament will be in the Farm Bureau building.
They were setting up for that just a few minutes ago. I was over there.
And we've already started setting up, kind of lead us right into tomorrow is we've actually got in the morning is Meade County Farm Bureau Day, and you get $1 off tomorrow. So if you're coming for price, tomorrow will be the cheapest day you can get.
Yeah.
But it actually, we kick the morning off at 7 a.m. with the Farm Bureau breakfast.
That's right.
You make a donation. It's a good little breakfast, but you get to hear a lot about what's going on in the community, and we're really happy to announce that Commissioner Shell will be here with the Department of Agriculture. It'll be our chance to capture him right after and show him around, because in his office, the grant system for the fairs was $430,000 that had to be split between 100 fairs. And through his direction and a lot of our campaigning, we were able to get that money enlarged to $750,000. And that's how we've done a lot of these improvements to get those grants. And they're matching to a point, and then, we have to do a lot of reporting, but I just want everybody to realize, it's going to be good for us.
We were talking with the county's, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but the county's grant writer, Jordan.
Yeah.
And he did he was talking about, a lot of, you have to make sure you can afford the grant, because
that's right.
Especially on that level, because it's not 100%. It's usually like you said, matching funds. So you can go to apply for something, but if you don't have the funds ready to go to match it, you can lose out on that.
Plus the time and the effort to fill out all the paperwork and the reporting for 5 years.
That's why that's a position, because, my gosh,
it's unreal.
Now, a lot of these guys are excited about coming back here. They like to come here for Meade County Fair.
They do.
So this whole week, and having Kissel, by the way, I got to ride the Ferris wheel with a very limited line last night.
Oh, you did.
And I think I rode the swing with the Jade. I had a great view over the entire county. I'm going to have to take my press pass and walk up there so I can get photos. No, I'm just kidding. But it was
put you on the fireball.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. No, sir.
That's right up your alley.
No, that would.
That used to be up my alley.
It would be.
That was about 150 pounds
there
ago.
won't be anybody riding for days, because I will toss cookies. No, that would be bad.
It's not for days, because they got a system for that.
We had a person tell us they were in the carnival, and they said, I just can't believe how much work they do through the night keeping those rides clean.
I know.
He said, we came by and we saw this gentleman just washing the floor and things, and they said, and then they ran system. It. But that they don't realize that's where someone has gotten sick, and they're taking buckets of water to get it where it's usable again. So, so if you feel water flying off there, it may not be just what you want.
No, absolutely.
I don't ride any of them, to be honest. So
I know. So tomorrow morning is the breakfast at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
They usually just do like a $1 donation at the the door to to help offset.
Give more than that. Give more than that.
Yeah, give as much as you can. Right. Yeah, it's whatever you want to give. I know Kathy and I are planning on being there in the morning, and then. You've got the let's see what else you already talked about, the Rook tournament coming up at 6 p.m.
That's already going on.
It just started a few minutes ago, and tomorrow night's the Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em
over in the community building.
I gotta sign up for
5
that.
o'clock.
I would love to. Auction. We're usually so busy that we don't get to do that kind of stuff anymore. But
we'll have to come on at 3:30 tomorrow, because there's no interruption tomorrow.
That's right. So
I don't have anything to record special.
Yeah, so I think I can get over here and we can do that.
You got to go cover the auction.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Yeah, I got a reporter covering that with the camera. So
that's a big event.
In fact, just for food for thought, I know that the fair board, you're keeping tally of all the winners and stuff like that. We plan to put out the publication of all the winners and get their photos and all that other stuff out, so that everybody can have that lasting memory in the fair review.
We try to tell people that we don't want it to go out midweek like your paper would come out. We want it to wait till the second week and have all the results, because we make copies every day with the results for you to have those. And it means a lot. People love to see their name and picture in that review, and it's just a big thing. People just are a big part of this.
The only thing that we let out this week is we want you to know who your queen is. So the Miss and Mrs. So we have a Miss and Miss.
She must be going to be in the sales part for the messenger.
She is going to be on the front. Well,
it sounds like there's a little bit of that.
All of the winners are on the front page for this week, to just show those who participate in the pageants. Those are always a big deal for the fair. You have how many events in this fair this year? How many?
I've never really counted. We did find out through the state that our catalog, when they review it, that we have 17 more events than any other fair.
Wow.
So,
Yep.
it's nonstop for us. I mean, I went home last night. We stayed, moved all the blocks. I left about 1 o'clock, 12:30, something in that range. Some of them stayed till 1:30, 2 o'clock, moved all the blocks, rode it high, got back. I was here 10 minutes after 7 this morning. And that's where we do the cleanup. Starts all over again.
Yeah.
People don't realize we have to tear everything down that's today and put everything new for tomorrow.
That's right.
And
Demolition
it's
Derby last
just
night.
a vicious cycle.
Same for tonight. You got to prepare that for the back for the rodeo tomorrow night.
I told somebody that. I said, if we were really smart, we'd do demo derbies back to back so we wouldn't have to move it. But it really is a lot better given time for them to build their cars back, fix them, do whatever they can to make it work. So, and that's where our volunteers, one of our volunteers, he has been a part of the Demolition Derby for years. I mean, and his part is lining the blocks up every time we set them.
Right.
And he's finally told me, he said, I had to retire the old rope. He had a rope for 25 years, and he said I had to get a new rope this year because the other one had finally rotted. So
I would say it must have been old hemp rope or something.
it was something, I don't know,
on.
but it's got wet, I guess.
So just to kind of go one more time, tomorrow is Farm Bureau Day at the fair. You get $1 off admission. It's $15 today. It's $14 tomorrow. It's $15 on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But also the rides start at 3 p.m. tomorrow. So
4 p.m.
I'm
Unfortunately,
sorry,
it's a mistake
4
that we
p.m.
did, but
Gotcha.
with the special needs, I want to just go back one step real quick.
Yes.
The special needs event today, we talked about how it grew. I want to thank Kissel Entertainment. They opened up 10, can I say that? 10 rides. No music, no lights, no anything. And they had staff out helping people get on and off. It was, bumper cars. They had it all on. So I'm trying to get that worked out where the fair board can go up there and we can have a part of that. So we'll figure it out.
There we go. That was a good. Kissel has done a great job. Now you've got them on for 4 years. This year
correct.
and three more years.
That's correct.
So I would assume that next year and every year we're going to be negotiating and what do you call that? Politicking for that next contract. Correct.
Is it called begging and crying or things like that? I don't know how it would be to operate without them. It's the only fair entertainment we've ever had in 40 plus years or longer, and it's just a great family. And if you ever go, we put a booth up there after the mother, she passed away, which was our go-between the office for many years. The street out here is called Kissel Way, right? And it's a family link. That's the thing I try to tell them all. We want you to understand. We trust them. We count on them. Yeah. That's everything about it is what it's all about.
Now this year we focused on family, food, and fun, but that's always been part of the fair. But historically, coming back here this year, it's easy to go around and smell all the food. But I got to tell you, if you come out every day, you're not going to miss a chance to taste all the food. And we've got some great food booths. I had the steak sandwich last night. I had the rib and fries. So now I got to have a fish sandwich and a whole bunch of
corn on the cob. Is that new this year?
They've had it in the past. They didn't have it last year.
Okay,
but
I was like, I must have missed it.
They actually kind of teamed up with the corn producers. They're helping them. Yeah. And they've got a roaster out back. So
it was great.
It's what everybody was trying. And they bought the corn locally.
There
so that kind of worked out.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And it's just another option. It's at the state fair. You see it. And, it's a lot better price here than it is at State Fair.
And everything you get here is good. Obviously I've sampled a booth or two over the years. So
me too.
But it's whether it's a pork burger or the steak sandwich, the fish sandwich. I like the fish sandwich here. The corn on the cob. My wife loves the school pizza, the rectangle pizza over there. She loves getting that every year. That's her thing, go-to thing. funnel cakes, funnel cake fries,
All right.
burgers, whatever you want. It's out there somewhere. If you've heard of a fair food, it's pretty much on the main strip. Not over in the rides area. We're talking about over in the local organization food booths that are the white buildings. The east side of Kissel Way. That's right.
That's right.
Well, I will tell you, y'all have done a great job. Fair Board has done an amazing job. And then the networking to get all the volunteers, and I know you hands down give them all the credit all the time. Any closing remarks you want to put down on the before we close out the show?
Well, I just like for everybody to just come out. We want you to enjoy it. We want you to have it. And we don't discourage people to come up. If you've got an issue, I want to know about it. There was a Facebook post that went out about it. One of the Parkers was rude and no name, but I went and found the lady.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a pretty good investigator when I'm out here. Went and talked to her about it, and she was very pleasant. She said, I was just trying to get to the show. And they were trying to make her park in a different area, and I understood that. And I just told them, I said, we'll work on our making it better for everybody. So if we get a strike, don't make it an out. We want to work it to where we get another turn at bat.
And I think that's something that I could say about you guys working. Since I've been working, the fair, selling tickets and things, and
that's fair.
And you guys, that's fair. You guys are always, you're always trying to make sure that you can remedy it for the customer.
That's right.
Right, and so, but you're fair about it. If sometimes the customers just.
Lady came last night, said her tickets didn't get sold correctly. We didn't give her the right tickets. Well, she wasn't even in the vehicle. It was her son. I went to him. 3 people were in the car. You know how the tickets stay 3, 3, 3.
Oh, yeah.
They went 3, 3, 3. So I got them all. I had to go to the gate, to the pit, the second pit stop, back up to the community building, to the bathrooms, then back down there. And once I got the 3 sets of tickets, there they are. So
I want to give you a quick shout out. To go ahead, Dave. I just know that the Miss Pee Wee, I wanted to give those announcements. We had number 10, Blakely May.
Sorry, I got to go.
Haraloy.
Nope. Thanks, David.
Yep, thanks, David. And the first runner-up, I get that out in order. All right, third runner-up was Roxanne Lynn Rhodes, number 12. The second runner-up was Zeppelin Marley Lee. And the first runner-up for the Miss Pee Wee was, it says, number 6, Tyler Jane Ross. And then the winner was number 10, and I hope I don't butcher this, Blakely May Harley. And then congratulations to all of those and all of the participants. They gave out a participation trophy, which I thought was good. Now for the Miss Precious. Now these are the kids that are just a little bit older. I think these are the kids that are a little bit older. I get these confused. But the third runner-up was Lily Mae Whalen.
Lily Mae.
Yeah. Second runner-up was, I want to say, Jalen Lee Hunt, number 15. And then first runner-up was Oakland Jean Castor. And then, of course, the Miss Precious was Hadley Joe Robinson, number 13. Congratulations to all of those girls and their participation. The moms were so awesome. There was no pageant fighting. It was awesome. I was ready to go, though. We had our this is the first time ever that it's been recorded. I will play it back. We are going to work with the Fair Board to work on the lighting for cameras like this, so it can be recorded.
Camera positions and things like that
absolutely.
For next year.
This was a first test run of some capabilities that we have within the Messenger and Meade Media Group. And we wanted to get it out here. There's, you only get your clip of the person that came up. When history passes by, they want to know, well, who else was I competing against? And to look back on that in time, whether you're showing your kids or something like that. So these will be available just because the quality was not that great because of the audio, the lighting, and some other things. I'm going to upload them on the Messenger website after the fair, and people can go there and watch it back. A lot of things I learned about this week to test run it. Probably have a couple more people to help me just get the right camera angles and then the zoom shots and the zoom shots out. But for the most part, we got it recorded. There's some audio. You may have to turn it up on the one, but tonight's went a lot better with audio. We worked that out with the DJ in the system. We changed a component, and that worked out really well. I think this booth is going well, and I get to spend the rest of the evening over in my booth, so it's pretty good. Well, look at there, Miss Ashley. Yeah, we're getting waved at by the Meade County Animal Shelter.
That's what's great about being out here. You get to see people coming and going. So
waving. Well, Mark, I got to go grip and grin in the other booth, but I think it's another good show.
I think so.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. Come pick up your Meade County Fair catalog.
Come get something to eat.
Yeah, come get something to eat. You can get this at the fair booth, or you can get it at the messenger booth, or you can go to a newsstand and pick it up. I just resupplied Kroger's, and I resupplied the Dollar General on the bypass. So if you're in town coming through, go grab a copy.
All right. Well,
all right. You guys have a great night.
Another good show. Thank you.
Another good show.
Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in with us tonight. We're going to get ourselves off here, go enjoy the fair a little bit. Come on out and enjoy the fair. Yeah, it's fair. It's very fair.
It's fair to be fair during the fair.
It's more than fair to be fair at the fair.
There's more fair things going on here than there are out there.
17 more fair things
here
going on here than other fairs.
That's true. That's fair.
You know, that's fair. But you guys, come on out and enjoy the fair. The weather's wonderful. The food's great. Great entertainment. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.